Welcome, guys, to another episode of the
Creator Show.
And today we have some familiar faces.
That is funny.
Today we have a familiar face that
How familiar?
Face, just a face.
that we're so used to. Actually, he was meant to. Well, he's been doing the Creator Show for quite some time now before, but he's made a reappearance. So back again on the set, we have Master Lim,
What's up, everybody? Good
actually
to
known
see
as Simply Lim now.
Simply Lim.
Simply
Lim.
All the mini limmies out there,
Make
make
some
some noise.
I can see them. They're reading
Your
like
master
this.
is back.
And then also on the
He's
couch,
gone
we also
back.
have Faith as well.
Yes,
Nice to
Say
join us,
hi.
Faith.
baby.
Some
Say
noise.
hello. Make some noise. Yeah.
Nice. And then on the right hand side of Faith, we have Miss Kaina. Welcome.
Yes, hello. Hi.
And as always, Master Shura Karshina.
Namaste,
Namaste,
everyone.
thank you. So, how you been, mate?
How you been? Did you? Man, just look at me. How you been, mate?
How you been? Long
Yeah,
time.
everything's good. All good. It's really nice to come back and nice to see everybody. I've been away for like about 2 months or so. I think I left Lincoln about 2 months ago and went off to London for a while. And then I've just came back, and then we had a lot of people at the weekend. You saw the people that we had over. We had some crazy energies back and stuff, and it was just weird because throughout lockdown, I think everybody, well, you guys have all been busy, but I've had the time to like just actually have no noise, like no distractions, no nothing. And
You
then come
no
I
back.
know, I
noise?
don't believe
Yeah,
it.
I know, but like,
believe in
no, but like people
Nah,
don't
no
believe it when I
way.
say
no
it.
noise.
way.
That's not
No
happening
noise.
ever.
It's true.
He's
it's
by
true.
himself with a lot of noise.
It's
Yeah.
well, that's true as well. There's a lot of noise going on in there.
For the
But
2 months
you know
that you
what-
were away,
yeah,
literally it was so peace and quiet. As soon as you came back, you brought all the noise back at home.
I actually did. Yeah, that was
For
so
those who
funny.
don't know, we are housemates until June.
Until that's
Until
right.
June.
Yeah, until
And
June.
then, literally the first day you came back, you brought everyone into the house. You're like,
Man,
"Oh,
come
there
walking
you
in, man
guys."
wasn't
I was
at
like,
home,
wow,
and I think
okay.
the first evening there was like I think it was Harriet and James and whoever was there,
Louise,
Louise and
Amy.
Amy, and then man walked in, he just goes, "Whoa, my house has been so quiet for 2 months," and I was like, "Well, I'm back."
Like I go home usually like it's nice and quiet, but then when I came home, it was like destruction.
It was nice and loud.
Wow.
It was nice and loud. Yeah, nice and loud.
So enjoy your time in London.
Yeah, it's been going good. It's been different, I guess. Like out of the way life has been over the past 2 to 3 years and stuff. I think it was actually being able to take that time out to like not be on social media. So like I hadn't been on social media, like posting at all, hadn't been active and stuff, and actually figuring out what it is that I want to do while I'm here in this physical form, like in this time space reality that we're in. I also had
Why so
time.
deep?
It's just the language,
Man was just saying, how is London? Well, in this physical form.
Well, listen, I know the people that are watching this, they are loving this right now, but I actually had that time to connect with like my family and friends again and make that time to be able to speak with people that I didn't maybe make time for over the past 2-3 years with how busy life got and stuff. And that was really interesting. And
Well, there is this saying that says if you keep doing
doing
the
what
same
you've
thing
always
over
done,
and over,
you will
always get what
keep
you've
getting
always
what
had,
you've
yeah.
always had.
I
That is
wonder where you got that quote from.
that is my quote.
That's
That
your
is my
quote now, for
yeah.
sure. You
Yeah.
need to change it.
So what's it that you're gonna do now?
So whenever honestly, I was just telling kind of coming along in the car. So since I've been home, you know this anyway, Master. You remember how you always used to say, you can't really detach from something that you've never been attached to. You know how people always talk about detachment and stuff. Since I've came back, and I was planning already when I did come back to, I'm just detaching from everything like all like my stuff, any sentimental things that I had. I'm physically like just getting rid of everything, like just
Like man. And
gone. Like decluttering everything physical wise. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I really have been listening to over the past weeks about Wayne Dyer and stuff and all that there, about learning detachment and stuff and being attached to nothing, right? So I've literally just been putting my focus and attention into making sure that has disappeared so that I can create more for the new things to show up. And I think I'm just going to take
Wait
a
there
quick
one
trip.
moment because
Yeah.
I think there's somebody here. I don't know.
who's that?
It sounds like a different person.
Yeah. Someone was just kept on shouting hello. Hey, Faith.
Who is that?
Any
please?
updates?
You won?
Who is that? Delivery woman. Oh,
Ah.
okay. Okay.
That's the new monitor
And we
for.
forgive them. Okay.
And we forgive her.
It's a nice new monitor.
Good girl, you did well.
Okay.
That's
Do you
okay.
want to maybe just take it back from what did you say? What you're gonna do?
So, have you got any plans of what you're gonna do now?
I think he wants to detach. My third eye is telling me.
Well, now that you say that, that's one of the
I don't
things that
think
I've
you
been.
can like detach from anything you ever never been attached to.
Yeah, that's right. I think
You'd-
Yeah.
What you think that's what I'm going to talk about?
I just have a feeling.
Like I got a
Good,
feeling.
really good guess, but it's not actually what I was going to say. No, I'm only joking. I have been focusing on detaching from like a lot of things, and just going through like stuff that has just been sitting there. Like I've been in a
Like
house
man.
now. Yeah,
It's like deja vu.
He's just been sitting there. I'm detaching from it.
man, you're gone.
I'm
But-
detaching from everything that's just been sitting there.
Yeah, that's just been sitting there, but it's been 3 years in
Aw,
that house,
man.
and you did. Man's face is just like a bow.
But both.
Come back.
He's
Like
actually
Jack
been
from
making a
Jack
lot of
Down.
money from selling all his stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
I'll
my
never
god.
let
he's
go.
literally making a lot of money.
That's,
From
that's
Yeah.
not making money.
What did you
That's
say?
no,
He's
one of
making
his
money from selling all his stuff. No, that's not making money. That's selling all your
there's
stuff.
one of his desks.
That's trying to get some money back from.
No,
all
no,
of
no,
it.
no, no.
There's one
No.
desk that he bought for what, $29.99,
29.99,
and he
then
sold it for how much?
£40.
Oh wow.
That's
So
making
he
money.
actually
Like,
made
listen,
money from selling his
entrepreneurs know how to flip things around, isn't it?
He's flipping
Usually,
tables like
usually,
that's
usually
all.
people go on to Facebook Marketplace and they're just putting on things there, and they're like, "Yeah, it's been sitting here for a while. I'll take £20 for it." I was like, "No, this
You
is
mean he's
imper-"
been selling all your furniture?
Yeah, man,
I'm the one next.
Does his detachment mean your detachment?
Yeah, because I walked into the house and there was like no sofa. Everything was. It's like, what happened to the sofa?
I was really going at it at the weekend, so I was getting rid of everything. Like, Louise saw it all coming, and Louise just goes, "Man's gonna come back from work and he's gonna be like, Lim, where's my bed?" But yeah, no, I've just been detaching from everything because I'm literally leaving myself with what is it that I physically need, and like in this day and world, it's just like I've got my phone and I've got a suitcase to go wherever it is that I want to go and stuff, and I'm just really clearing out everything that I don't physically need right now to be able to make way for the new things that I want to show up in my life. And to be
So
honest
what
with
do
you,
you
would
want
like
to
to
show
show
up in your
oh
life?
wow, that was so in sync. So for example, like I'm just very open to traveling and going to a new country right now, but
you want
obviously
traveling to show up. No, what do you want to show up?
what.
Traveling is something you do. It doesn't show up. No.
Oh well, not like whatever it is the show. I don't have any.
right,
I
okay.
genuinely don't have any specific.
I'm sure
uh,
you do.
No, I genuinely
Somewhere,
don't.
deep
I
down.
don't have anything. I honestly don't. Like, guys, you're not gonna get it out of me. I genuinely don't have anything that I'm sitting there saying that I need to do this or I want this to show up right now. I'm actually just decluttering, removing all old energies from my life.
What
to be
would,
able
what would you
to-
do if the whole I Am Creator team moved over to Australia into your house with you? and brought,
would be
all your
fun.
furniture back for you?
I'm trying to detach, guys.
Imagine you guys were paying other
You
people
can't
to
let
buy
go.
my stuff on Facebook Marketplace
Oh.
to bring it back. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I'm
You empty
planning.
the cart and it fills up again.
Yeah. I'm planning to just. I'm actually just focusing on just having fun and just really enjoying life and really, staying in a high vibrational point of view each and every single day. Every day that I wake up, it's a blessing, and I'm just excited to see what the day unfolds, what the week unfolds, and there's no real schedule.
Do you know what was really fun? Back in the days when Master gave melatonin to
We've had a lot of
There
fun
were so
moments over
many-
the
so
past
many
3
moments,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
when we get stuck on a boat as well.
Yeah. What did you
Trying to
think
cut
of
a
another
rope
one?
on the propeller.
Yeah.
Trying to burn a rope in
one
water as well.
time, one time we were going to go to workout. We were working out that phase. We were going to the gym together. And just before we went to the gym, I said, "Lim, do you want this?" And he said, "What is it?" Just take it. It's good.
He said it's good. He said it's pre-workout or something like that, and I was like,
It's
I've never had this
melatonin
before.
for sleep, better sleep. So he's at the gym. So he's at the gym. We're lifting, and he's like, "Oh, I feel so tired right now." He's falling asleep.
I don't think it was one time that you gave him. It was like 3 times.
No. It was the same day that we went. We went to the gym before we went on the boat trip, right?
Yeah.
I think we went to the gym before we went on the boat trip, but the melatonin was only kicking in towards the end of the session. Then we took off from Burton Waters in the boat, and then they looked at the back, and I was just like conked right out. So I was, and then you guys woke me up, and I was like, "Wow, we've arrived," and you were like, "No, we're in Saxelby," which is like 2
It
minutes.
took us
from
so
here.
long to get us to Saxelby. The
Yeah.
idea was we were meant to go Amsterdam, right?
Amsterdam.
We were meant to go to Amsterdam. It took us the whole day
The
to
whole
get
day to get to Newark.
to Newark, which is
Yeah.
literally like 30 minutes away
That was
from
it.
Lincoln. So
So funny.
yeah, Kind of.
Oh my god. So man acts like how I used to act whenever I couldn't host the show. Wow. You have become me.
I think it's something about the chair channeling, you know.
You what?
It's something about the chair channeling. When you don't know what to say, you just think of the first thing that comes to your mind. It's like, kind of.
So you just went finish with Lim, kind.
Yes, man.
Okay, so kind of, what's been your biggest highlight so far this year?
Oh.
With Lim.
Well, if you want to, if Lim is your biggest highlight, then go for it. But what's been your
Alright.
biggest highlight this year so far?
Allowing. Everything.
Wow.
Okay, go deeper than that, please.
Allowing. Yeah.
So, for example,
For example, well, I actually don't know an example, but just
Listen up, folks.
no, just like allow whatever's happening. Just allow it to happen and just trust that whatever's happening is happening for a reason, and that's like to me like I always had a plan. I always had something in my mind like this is how I think my life will be, this is how I think my life should be, and this is where we're going. And I always said, okay, I'm trusting the process, I'm just letting it be, but I never really actually did it. But I think over the past time, I've just realized like you can't control anything. Like you can't control life. Not you. Like you've got your plan and God has His plan. So you just need to allow whatever's happening, whatever's coming your way, and just see it as, oh, this is a new thing. Let's dive deep. Let's dive in and let's just see where it will take you and just go on to that ride. And just allow.
I got a question.
For it.
Just speaking about this topic with what you said there now, and it's only something that I heard recently as well. And I've always been under the influence that everything always happens for a reason, and we've always heard that and stuff, right? And I would like to hear everyone's perspective on this, I guess, and particularly Master as well. Is like, whenever we say everything happens for a reason, right? It's like it was Abraham Hicks that I heard a cover of this that they were saying that whenever we use that sentence, we almost are putting the responsibility on someone else, and we're not taking the responsibility.
We give our power away.
We give our power away, right? So if we believe that we create our own reality, we teach that as well. Where does it come into play then? Whenever we say everything happens for a reason, we always put that out there as if to say,
everything always happens for a reason is true.
Yeah.
Also, when people say, "Oh, if my manifestation isn't here yet, that means the universe knows it's not my time yet."
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
When people say, "Therefore, I will just allow the universe to deliver because it knows when's the right time."
Yeah.
Right. That is not true.
Mm.
It knows when it's the right time is true. I will allow it. I will wait until the universe knows when it's the right time is not true. The universe can only deliver to a container that is ready.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not making your container more ready, then you can be waiting a long time.
Yeah.
So, what you said there, actually, it's true. So, we should. You need to allow. Everything happens for a reason. It happens for a reason. But there's a manifestation. There's a container. The manifestation will always. The container will always attract the manifestation.
When you're ready for it.
So it's always reasoning.
Yeah.
But you can change reasoning, because you change container, then you manifest different things. So it's true, but it doesn't mean we lay down and say, then, like what Kaina's saying there. You can say, yes, allow is one thing, but we have choice.
Yeah.
We can say, I want to do this one, and allow for something else.
Yeah.
I want to do the other thing, and allow for something else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that.
For a lot of people, when they're approaching this kind of mindset about just allowing, how do you actually stay in that vibration where you're like 100% absolutely trusting the process?
Yeah, it's tough.
So what's the practice for those who want to get into that state?
It's practice.
I'm not getting the answer that one.
Just what you said. They need to practice.
Yeah,
it's tough. Of course, it's tough.
Just reminding
Mm.
yourself every time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but the more you remind yourself, the more you're brainwashing that mind,
Mm.
and then your mind just becomes very flexible with it. Then,
Yeah.
then things happen. And, oh, okay, well, I attracted it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there is reasoning, and the reasoning is you attracted it.
Yeah.
You see,
And you know
everything
that you
happens for a
did.
reason. Yes, the reason is you attracted
You
it.
attracted it. Yeah.
So yes, it happened for a reason. So that's what I'm saying. Your statement's not not false. It's
Yeah.
true. But people take it the wrong way. People think,
Mm.
oh, then I should just lay down and just let the whole world come down on me, you know, and,
Yeah.
and you know, and crash
Yeah.
down on me. So, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Because we have that control there.
Yeah.
So, was there like
You're
a
trying
certain?
very hard. Huh? I can see you can see the cogs are moving in your brain, like, spinning very quickly. It's quick, man.
So was there like a
Faster,
time
faster.
during this year kind of that made you like think, oh, this is the point in my life where I actually need to allow? Like, was there a certain event that took place that made you realize, oh, I actually really need to?
He wants
put
to
this
get to
into
the
place?
juicy parts.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell.
Or was it like over a period of time where it just sunk in over different events, or was there one
He's
particular
trying to get
event?
at it. He wants the juicy part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, as you know, my brain is like Dory, so it's difficult to picture everything and like have one concrete answer. But I feel like it's been a process over a long period, and it's like what he said. Like it's every time it just you need to keep reminding yourself, and the more you remind yourself, the more you brainwash your mind. And I think it has gotten to that point that I brainwashed my mind. Like, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, there's no control. You have no control. Just let it be.
Do you see a difference with kind of
Do I see a difference? with kinda?
since you first joined the team and
Oh
how she
yeah,
is now?
since I first joined the team, yeah. I think kinda is stepping into becoming more of a. Yeah, I think I.
You're making me blush now.
No, I know. Like just when we were
She's
coming.
walking in your footsteps.
Yeah, come on. Yes, she is. She's a mini Limmy. Okay, no, I think it's very safe to say that anybody inside this environment, and it's something that Dan and I was actually talking about the other day, is anybody that comes into an environment like this where like negativity is not something that we focus on. Like, we focus on high vibrational frequencies, positivity, there's laughter, there's banter all the time. It's a busy environment. You're going to naturally progress and grow. And whenever we teach that at events, like, changing your environment is key. Dan and I were literally just reflecting on this, and he said that Dan used to be a little bit of a rebel. I'm sure you guys have heard some of Dan's rebel stories, but he said, Leo, if I didn't change my environment to come into this type of industry, whenever Nat made the decision to come here, he wouldn't be the videographer that he is today. Same way that if I didn't leave Ireland and the things that I saw back home as well, I wouldn't be the person that I am today, and the beliefs that I have with the concrete knowing behind them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So when you're with someone all the time, like we've been in each other's environment for the past 3 years,
Presence.
you don't maybe see each individual's growth all the time, but when you step out for a while and then you see that person again, then you can notice a huge difference, right? Like you, for example, like there's a huge difference with Man. Like that's why I was saying to Kine and stuff coming in.
Can we play his first video on this part?
Oh my god.
In his
Oh,
suits.
That
yes.
was the
That's
best
so
video
funny.
ever. Yeah.
And after that, can we play Booming?
Booming. Oh yeah. Do you remember that?
I think like just sitting down here, just hearing everyone talk, it's made me realize how far we've come on this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 years ago, like when I first started along
Yeah.
with Lim, like we're marketing apprentices.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's hilarious.
Marketing apprentice.
yeah. Now, like I just see like leaders in their own position,
Yeah.
being the powerful individual, and so that is making a difference to the world now. So
Yeah.
it's really interesting to see how far people go within such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful.
No, good.
That's the
I'm so
sentimental
glad I'm not
piece
hosting.
done. This is what happens when you put Man on being the host.
I never got to experience it this side.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
hear it.
you've never been on
Yeah.
the couch.
So, what's up, guys? Anything new?
Well, actually, I was just saying to Lim on the way. I was like, okay, just a disclaimer. So, just before when he was speaking about Abraham, then I said no, like oh no, but like I've got nothing against Abraham. It's just
kind of justifying herself. I just said it's something Abraham Hicks said, and kind of just goes, "Oh no."
yeah. It was just because just before I told him like because of Abraham, I blame it on Abraham that he left basically because he went just after we got I can't remember when was it, January or something. After we
February,
came
yeah.
back from the whole trips and everything, he just went off to see Abraham Hicks for like a week and a half or something in New York. And after that, suddenly like, okay, guys, bye. I'm going my own journey. So yeah, that's
Nice.
blame it on Abraham.
Do you see a big difference with Lim?
He's only saw me for 5 minutes.
I mean, like, you know, first impressions are, you know, it takes, well, you get a lot of information from your first impressions, right?
Yeah.
So when you first saw Lim after a couple months, like, do you see anything different?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell us now.
What kind of
Spill the beans. Let me get a notepad.
what kind of difference have you seen in him, Master?
What? I don't know if I want to hear this now.
This is a
A deep question.
deep question.
It's
Maybe
like a
for another
reunion
time.
as well.
we
It
like deep
feels like it.
conversations.
I
We
feel like we are actually like with
Yeah.
Steve, like the ones that's been here the longest, and now one's leaving, and then it's just it feels nice.
So spill what?
We're waiting. I mean, like, good impression. Like, do you see him still the same as, you know, old Lim, or like do you see like?
Yeah, well, we all sit together. It feels the same, you know.
I guess so.
Feels
Yeah.
the same as. the
Feels
old
like they're
times.
just laughing at me all the time. Yes, not much has changed.
Wow.
You're still
Wow.
loud.
Okay, so I think that's all the time that we have for. If you guys enjoyed this reunion,
That is what it's called. Reunion.
the
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 reunion.
reunion of Master Lim.
Yeah, so if you guys
Mini
enjoyed this
Limmies.
reunion, please let us know in the comments below. Also let us know what you learned. If you
If
learned
you want to
anything.
see more of Lim, then comment in the box below.
Comment in the
if
box
you never
below.
want to see him again, also comment in the box below.
If you want him to come back, always also comment in the box below.
If you don't want to see any of them, all delete episode.
I'm
I'm
doing my outro, guys.
I'm no longer a mini Limmy.
And if you guys enjoyed this episode of the Creator Show, please, if you haven't already done so, subscribe with that red button. You know,
They
so
know what
that,
color the red button is.
This is
so
great.
that you get.
With the red.
I'm sorry,
Maybe Lim uses this.
this is way
For
too
good
funny
time's
because
sakes.
I know what you're going through. I used to hear that all the time. Whenever the intro and the outro comes, it's the most nerve-wracking part. Like whenever I was like getting ready, I was like, you know, whenever I need to close off this thing here, I was like, oh shit.
Okay, so also there's a bell as well next to the subscribe
What
button.
color is it?
What sound does it make?
If you want to get notifications of when our new episodes are coming out, hit that notification bell as well. So that we can continue making videos like this. I think.
I think man's getting emotional.
Otherwise,
Sentimental.
we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Namaste.
Thank you.